Okay, have you heard this ridiculous story that these people who believe in a pre-tribulation rapture are saying that when the rapture happens, the government's going to try to tell everybody that was an alien abduction? Okay, so here's how ridiculous that is. When everything comes to pass, it's going to be so, like when everything's history, and we all stand before God and what actually played out is history, how ridiculous these people's ideas are is going to be so... It's going to just be so clear how false they are and how far off from reality. You even have people that want to write letters to people and say, if you found this letter after the rapture, here's what's going on, and all this stuff like that, like instructions for people after the rapture and all this. That is so foolish. That's why they're called the foolish virgins. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, and it's going to come to pass exactly as what I'm saying, okay? World War III is going to happen. Then Russia and China are going to invade the United States. Then the mark of the beast is going to come out. The rapture is yet to come. Then they're going to round up everybody who won't take the mark of the beast. Okay? Then they're going to put all these people, some are going to be hiding out in the wilderness. Some are going to be gathered up and taken into like jails and FEMA camps. Okay? Basically concentration camps just like World War II where they rounded up the Jews. Okay? Now you're going to have all society is going to be, everybody out there in society has the mark of the beast. Eventually it's going to come down to that. Everybody in society has the mark. And only the people who don't have the mark of the beast are either hiding in somewhere in the wilderness, or they're in a jail cell somewhere, or in some sort of prison camp or work camp. Or they're in a third world country like somewhere in South America hiding in the rainforest. Those are the only people who have not taken the mark of the beast. And when the rapture finally does come, nobody's going to know about it except for a few guys who worked in the jail. And all of a sudden one day they walked through and they had like 5 people in one jail cell. And one day they walked through and nobody was there. Okay. Now in third world countries, the Bible talks about how one is taken and the other is left. That's like in third world countries where people are going to wake up and be like, my wife was sleeping next to me last night. I wonder what happened to her. That's it. In other words, there's not going to be this... See, I can't believe all these Christians believe the whole idea of the movie Left Behind, where a bunch of people suddenly disappear. It's not going to happen that way. The people who disappear already have been taken out of society and removed from society at large, and all of them will be either hiding in, and many of them will have been put to death. That's the other thing. Many Christians will go through what's called a slaughterhouse, where they're going to actually process your kidneys, your heart, your brain, your tissues, your bone marrow, anything that your body has that's of actual value, they're going to harvest that. I'm just saying. And so, what I'm saying is the way it's really going to happen. Okay? What these people are saying, how they're talking about all of a sudden a bunch of people are going to disappear and the government's going to say it was an alien abduction and all this. That's just ridiculous foolishness, and it will not happen, not even in the slightest.